Test 1, 2. All right, well, this is our first test on the GH6, shooting with the SLR Magic 25mm, stop down to 0.95. But we're using the large beauty dish, the gigantic beauty dish, just to see really what the difference is going to be between this and the typical softbox that we like to use. This is a significant difference. Now we've got a grid on here. This is set, the light is a Godox SL60W all the way down to 10%. And we are shooting in Vlog, and ISO is set to 400, but we do have a variable ND on the front of the camera, the front of the lens, excuse me. But it's stopped all the way down, so it's only, I believe it's two stops of ND. Now I did shave this morning, so the monitoring system that we're using is the Shinobi, the Atomos Shinobi 2. And as I've mentioned in many videos, one of the reasons I love this monitor so much is because when you have some hair, when you have some stubble, a beard, that hair will light up like it's on fire. That's one of the reasons I love the Atomos Shinobi 2 so much. You know, it gets so much hate all over YouTube. All the haters can hate. I love this monitor. And one of the biggest reasons I love it is for its manual focus assist tools. It's a fantastic monitor. And you know what? Having a large bezel means that it's robust. That's what it means. It means if you drop it, you're going to crack the bezel instead of actually damage the insides, the internals, or the screen. If you want something small and you want something without a bezel, a large bezel on the outside, go with the Portkeys PT5. This is the Mark II. This monitor here, there's no bezel, and it's an onboard monitor for my run and gun setup here, and it's fantastic. I love it. But that's the reason why I have the Portkeys on this. But the Atomos Shinobi 2 is not the Portkeys PT5. It's the Atomos Shinobi 2. It's a fantastic monitor to have in your hand. Get the cage for it. Who cares? Who the f cares if it has a large bezel around it? As a YouTuber, I just get so sick and tired of hearing camera YouTubers just whine and moan about the dumbest things in the world. If you don't like this one thing about this one particular product, well, guess what? There's 10 other products that don't have that one thing. So go to those. But that one product that has it for a reason. Thank you, Atomos, for making a fantastic monitor in the Shinobi 2. I love it. And if you don't want the bezels, go with something that doesn't have the bezels. And if you want something that's dirt cheap and has a gigantic bezel around it, but is a fantastic monitor to have for just throwing in a bag, go with the Feel World 7-inch. Because these things are like $70. And the quality really is great. The functionality, even though it's buttons, it's not touchscreen. The buttons are intuitive. They're right there in the front. All of your I/O is on one side. You do have NPF powering. So this isn't about the Feel World monitor, but here's the thing. We have 3 different monitors right here that serve 3 different purposes. The Portkeys PT5 Mark II, bezel-less, tiny, like a phone, like an iPhone. Fantastic monitor. I love this thing. And this is what it's used for. Run and gun on my Sigma FP. The Feel World. An old, this looks like the first 4K TV I ever got, like those old Vizio TVs. That's what it reminds me of. But you got a headphone jack, an AV jack, OSD controller. Wow, I didn't even notice this, an old school USB port. But you've got a full HDMI in, and you've got DC 12 volt. So you have DC 12 volt, and you have NPF power. And again, the button layout on a monitor like this is actually intuitive. So it does work well, side to side, menu, mode, up and down, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 function keys on this. So you really never even have to go into the menu systems on the Feel World. You have 4 function keys that give me everything. This thing powers on immediately. Single press of a button, okay, I'm king. It doesn't power on immediately. Not immediately, but it's a single press button, which I love. And you also have audio monitoring. Single press off. Kind of got to like that. Single press on, single press off. That's kind of nice. Now, the Atomos Shinobi 2, on the other hand, it takes about 7 full seconds to boot on, single press on. It might even be like closer to 10 seconds for it to actually boot on to receive a signal. And then you hold, press, and then you press, and then it's a press and hold for about 6 to 7 seconds for it to power down, to power off completely. So this is just a video of my random ramblings today, trying out this particular lighting, and then just kind of talking about some monitor ramblings. And I'd love to hear your input, so throw a line in the comment section. We'll have a conversation. I'll see you in the next video.